close that. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll leave it open. How's everyone doing tonight? This is a general conversation stream. This is something a little different. Figure,
Fantastic.
yeah, fantastic. We're chilling out on a what is this? Is it Thursday? I can't remember. What day of the week is it? Is it Wednesday?
It is actually Wednesday.
Yeah, I think it was Thursday. I don't know why I thought it was Thursday. I'm from the future. It's very important that I'm from the future. You know that. But we're gonna talk about the people from a fucking year ago that said they were gonna move on from me, and still talk about me to this very day, right? Like the obsessed drama wars that wanna smell the inside of their colon. Don't don't fucking this is gonna be hilarious. This is kind of like a roast, if you will, to all friends, to new friends, and hopefully
Roast.
make them get their own shit and drama out of their own assholes. Excuse my language, but the retrospect here is we got some people that are so full of their own shit and playing victim that it's actually my own ex-friends, and they're hilarious. That's the hilarious part. So we're just gonna be hilarious comedy hour, okay? We've all had a couple drinks of alcohol. I've had a Blue Moon, I'll be honest. It's the first time I've drank in months. Okay? I feel, it's whatever. Just having, a nice friendly stream. Just relaxing. All cool. I am joined by Melon Man, who's Luke, and Chicken
Greetings.
Man. No relevation to what you would think that is and assume that is. That is just BDX being himself. How you doing, BDX?
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, Luke?
Great. Fantastic.
So, why don't you tell me a bit about how we met Yoshi a long while back like 6 years ago. I mean, you've known him about as long as you've known me. We've known each other for almost 15 some years. I can't even remember how long now.
I don't know, it's been a long time.
I don't know, rant about it. This is the 11 o'clock at night rant time, where I don't.
Rant time.
Yeah, the rant time where we get to rant on the oppressed drama horror internal.
I don't know. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say. Just essentially what it just comes down to is getting butthurt over things that really aren't that big of a deal. Taking things way too seriously. Taking life way too seriously. So, essentially just comes down to that.
Have you ever noticed that I, for like 50-50 most part, like 60-40% of the time, I just don't give a shit for like general purpose? You know what I'm trying to like go for with that?
What do you mean?
Like I don't care for, people being full of themselves, but like at the same time I'll still hear them out. Like I'd rather listen to what people have to say, even if they're full of shit, but at the same time I can only put up with so much shit. Like,
Yeah.
people, you can be nice.
I'm the same way. Absolutely. You can only put up with so much bull crap before you just can't take it anymore, and you gotta cut yourself away from it.
Yeah. Warfare, I can't see the messages on the stream, buddy. I know you're my mod, but I can't look. There's no Pepsi Man for you though. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. But
Does anybody remember that Pepsi Man PS1 game where he's like running through walls and shit?
Look. I've sat on a futon for a whole week with COVID, and all I've done was watch fucking AVGN the whole time, and I was bored out of my mind. Okay.
And Maris has been drinking Rollin' Rock on the Rollin' Rocker.
I was actually drinking Pepsi, but
No,
oddly
it was
enough,
Blue
I was
Moon.
actually drinking Pepsi. I'm not kidding, by the way.
That's some good Pepsi.
It was Blue Moon.
But anyway, with Yoshi Graham, we're just gonna, for short, not gonna go over his last name, not gonna reveal a picture of him or whatever. Guy is basically being a fucking crybaby drama whore. Like, okay,
Essentially.
so, 5 years back, true story, back when he was still called Yoshi4356 on Xbox Live, there was a day when Rai had left, and it was me, you, and him, and we just got done playing Halo Reach, and essentially you had to leave to go take your wife to work. And what had ended up happening was he sat there depressingly in late November of 2015. I'm sitting in an Xbox Live chat with him, and he's just like bawling his eyes out, nearly crying, drunk, over his girlfriend at the time. At the time, I had just hooked up with one. I was like, whatever, man. You know, I'll hear you out. You know, I'll be nice. But like, you know, he gave me his phone number while he was drunk. He texted me once, and it was on my old flip phone, and I never used it since. And then, you know, I never text the number back, and I forgot about it. It was on a different phone. I mean, it wasn't this phone. I mean, everyone in my group kind of knows my phone number, like everyone I personally know. But like, I never remember the number until I turned that phone on and saw it. I was like, oh, hey, it's him. Let me give him a call. You know, I left a voicemail. Apparently, he got so victimized. I had to change my number. He was gonna hurt me. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm so
a single voicemail
Like,
with a
really?
obviously trolly message that no sane person would take seriously is major harassment and
From a guy
grounds to
wearing
call
a Nyan Cat
police.
fucking t-shirt and glasses in a fucking sound studio, and you're getting that tilted to change your fucking phone number and threaten the cops. Threaten to call the cops. I literally, as I explained it and I read his little Facebook rant from October, before we did this stream, before we started, I fell out of my chair. Ask them, did I not fall out of my chair? I
Yep.
laughed and I fell out of
Absolutely.
my fucking chair. I've never fallen out of this chair. I laughed that hard with COVID. And granted, I've had COVID for over a week. I don't give a shit. That shit was hilarious. I would have died laughing and that'd been it. My God. Like, and then he's gonna tell people to block you. Like, you know, you want to call me the fucking drama whore? You know, I'm this piece of shit. You know, come on, come on. Let's be real here. Who's the real drama whore? Who's the one who's blocking people, going into group chats drunk and irrational and in denial, which is the first stage of grief, which is what I taught all of you guys pretty much. When it comes to trolling, the first step is grief, denial, and every other phase.
Not really. I do it because I'm an undiagnosed psychopath.
Fucking be.
Yeah.
And it's all because they decided, hey, you know,
I'm just
Maris,
joking.
he's
I'm
like,
joking.
they're like, Maris, oh, you don't want to keep being friends with one of our friends. He's our youngest member. You know, he's just playing around and messing jokes with your wife. No, it's not really that funny to me, man. Like, I put up with it enough for over fucking 2 years of him just crybabying for attention. So I'm like, I don't give a shit for this. I don't fucking care, okay? You know, if you're gonna cause that much of a problem, I don't want to talk to you. It's really that simple. God damn it, he's posting fucking Coke Man in my bot channel. Because he knows I'm fucking streaming the bot channel, so he's just gonna put Coke Man everywhere. Of course, the legend.
Jeez.
The fucking legend of my moderatorship. See, here's what is hilarious, okay? Let's talk about fucking Stefan, our least fucking favorite one. Even everyone in that group right now fucking hates the kid, okay?
The
I can't
enemy.
believe, like, Stefan
enemy.
is like on bandwagon.
He's not our friend.
Always on a bandwagon. I just feel like
Yeah,
because I
he
actually
is.
invited him into this group because I felt like, you know, like years ago I was like, you know, I like this group. I want to bring more people in it. You know, I'm like recruiting. I'm like, hey, you know, you want to like hang out with us? We're like, you know, this
Alright.
roaming group of Minecraft bandits, and you know, we're just
Just fuck around,
You know what I
have
mean?
fun.
we're like Mountain Blade. You ever play that game, Mountain Blade?
No.
We got like a roaming gang of like, you know, target bandits running around.
Yeah,
Like Nord bandits. We're on like servers and covering them in lava.
yeah, we're
Awesome.
fucking everything up strategically.
I
destroying
actually
the
didn't
world.
do a whole lot of that though. I only did it like twice.
Yeah.
Like I just made a lot of YouTube videos, and you know, I've been like, you know, you remember like Aaron? Like I've been hassled by Aaron over my music. It's like everybody wants to use my music for something, but I can't let you guys do that
But here's the odd thing, right?
because you know my music I need to save for like this thing I'm working on, and I need to put it to something very big. You know what I mean? Like you know when
let
you
me halt you for a
that's
second.
what the
10
alright,
minutes
well-
in, I just want to say this. anytime I ever bring this up, apparently I'm the drama whore, yet I haven't said anything about this publicly in over a fucking year. Since all I did, and this is, I shit you not, I did it over a year ago. Everyone fucking remembers it. All I did was I opened up my Skype log and I just went like this. Whoop. Oh, yeah, we said that. Yep, I said this. Snip said that. Luke said this. BDX said that. Okay. I just went that. Nobody said a fucking word. Compliance. Am I right? Compliance.
Compliance.
He's a cop.
It was more like along the lines of bend over. I have everything right here.
Bend over
I've
and
said
spread
it
them.
before. They're trying to make me out to be fucking racist in the last couple of years. I was racist in the fucking
Well, wait till you get a load of this, nigga.
Hey! BDX. Bad. BDX, you know you weren't supposed to do that.
I'm just saying, man.
Yes,
I was
move the
just
damn
saying.
camera. Check your DMs on stream. Come on, bro. Do it. No. I'm not doing it. Put whatever shenanigans in the bot channel, please. I'll move it repeatedly whenever. But let me talk about the whole thing with fucking Stefan's story. So like fucking years back on fucking Skype with the whole group, he leaves in the Skype group. Oh hey Maris. I'm sorry, at the time I was Mario, but like he's like, oh Mario, I messaged you Wolfang's house phone number. I doxed him, and then he sends me his actual fucking house phone number. And then for years, and even afterward, over a year ago, goes on and tells other people that I doxed my fucking friend's house phone number. When in retrospect, he sexually harassed my fucking friend's sister for it. It's like, what? How can you be that fucking dumb and still be fucking friends with that guy after that? You got this random creep who I got on audio camera, on audio recording, saying he molests his dog Sandy. His own fucking dog. That's gross, man. And you want to talk about, you know, fucking bad dragon, you know, whatever, and all these other shenanigans, and you're going to quote, I'm going to not quote that? You don't think I'm not going to say anything about that? Or the 9-year-old Kate girl that was on fucking Overwatch that you flirted with? And said you were going to meet her at a game convention? You want to talk about that one? You know, the fact that I can just say these small little things and you have nothing to disprove it. This is what you drama whores do, you know? Like, it's so easy. It's not entertaining to us. We're ridiculing the idea. Realistically, I could sit here and ridicule all day. It's not even been, 10 minutes. The moment when you accidentally dox a dude. I've tried to dox Maris, but he's too fucking obscure. Where even is New Jersey? It's not like it ain't.
Why do they call it doxing?
I don't know. He just wanted
Like
to
a
decide
type
that
of
it was
dog?
doxing.
Doxing?
Yeah, it was a doxing.
I just
Oh,
think that's so
God.
stupid because it's like you're creating documents, right? It's a docs. So it's like DOCS.
One of my birthday streams on Twitch, which no one viewed, thank God, all three of them were being racist. I have it on audio recording. They were telling Jewish and Nazi jokes nonstop. The whole time. Trying to outdo one another. It might have been hilarious back then, and granted, that was like 5 years ago, but this is now, you know? It's like,
That was then. This is now.
yeah, like I'm going on fucking 29. Like,
Getting old.
yeah,
We
I'm
all
getting
are.
old, I'm getting mature. I don't want to fucking sit around and fucking drink and cause drama between my fucking friends. I just want to age, marry, have a fucking kid if I want, and, that's that.
Should be able to eat a chicken sandwich if I want.
I want to hear both of your opinions on Stefan. Because BDX, I know you said in the past that you regret ever inviting Stefan years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to hear it. Let me hear the regret. Let me hear your
Well,
opinions.
it was like, because I don't really, I kind of dropped out of the group when I was doing more personal things and other creative endeavors. So I don't really know, like, what the fullest extent of, like, your, individual, like, Maris's beef with Stefan, Robot Stefan, and Wolfang, Jesse, or whatever. I don't really, I don't know what happened, like, in full. I'm just kind of like, I just don't know what happened. So I'm just like listening to your side of the story, and it just sounds
I heard
like they're
about the YouTube partner
very
program,
petty.
by the way, Warfare. I know what it's about. Apparently, if you're not a partner, they're gonna put ads on the video anyway and make more money. They're really pieces of shit. That's why I wanted to go to a
Yeah.
different platform.
If you had a choice in the beginning as a YouTuber to choose whether or not you want ads on your videos,
Now you have no choice.
yeah, I think that's very, you know, like I get it's like, you know, free content and free education, and I've learned so much from this website, and I'm so disappointed and resentful that, you know,
Eventually, every
happened to the
platform will
CEO,
die.
like,
I even think
so-
that one day MySpace will die. It's been years, but it's still going.
you know, I
It's
just
still,
think this
MySpace is still
just
fucking
pulling out
going.
MySpace for the win.
MySpace is
over
still going
Facebook.
in 2020. Think about this for a second, guys. Realistically, MySpace is still a thing in 2021. We're coming up on it. How is that shit not dead? I mean, how is MySpace not fucking dead yet? It's like the
Being
one-
held by a thread of twine.
It's being held
Vampire
together.
Fruits.
Listen. It's being held together by Tom.
Tom is the one. That's it.
The one
That's
and only
it.
friend you
It's
have.
about.
I like how he literally programmed the whole fucking site to have everyone his friend. But like that's desperate. I mean, I guess you have to make sure the program and the platform and database works. I guess, right? But your opinions of Stefan, let me hear them individually. BDX, give me your opinion of them. Let me hear it. Open general conversation. It's a 11 o'clock enjoyable stream. Let me hear it. Marish genuinely considers moving to BitChute. Yes, I do. As a meme.
BitChute. Yeah, BitChute for the win.
Possibly. I don't want to go to BitChute. Susan Mock, the CEO of YouTube. Did you fucking actually? CEO of
It was cut off.
I don't fucking think I didn't see that. That's pretty good. That was good. That was good. That was good. I'll give you that. But
She's like a Karen.
oh yeah, she definitely is a Karen. She doesn't give a shit about her.
Almost
fucking
a Karen. To be
Almost.
fair, I don't know,
Almost.
but almost a Karen.
Almost. Why don't you give me your opinion of Aaron, who back in the day when we were raiding a Minecraft server when he was 12, or no, I don't think he was 12. I think he was 10 at the time. That he was a fanboy and he decided to send me an actual real picture of a black man having sex with a white woman during a raid, and I have it on camera.
I don't remember that. I don't even
I
remember
have it on
when
camera.
he
I
made-
have it on recording.
I remember like Stefan though.
I have that shit on recording. And he wants to go around calling people a pedophile. Like, dude, you're fucking 10 years old and you're posting, you know, basically porn online.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, it's like, dude, go somewhere. Like, at the time, I was just like, look, you can be a fan and follow me, whatever, and be a friend, but, like, don't do this fucking shit. And I kept on telling him, it's funny for, like, 5 seconds, but then you look at it over time, and you're already, you know, 19, 20, or whatever, and you're sitting here like, it's not really something you want to fucking see. It's not something I really care about at that moment in time. It might have been funny for 5 seconds, but that was it. You know, it's like their method of trolling and hilarity is like borderline fucking kiddie shit. Like, you know, I don't even like Stefan's whole trolling method. He always reverse psychologies the whole fucking conversation. He'll always throw every word back at you. That's something a 9-year-old would do. You know, when they're arguing with their parents over not getting a fucking chocolate bar at the grocery store. Like,
Stefan, I think I met Stefan because I met like this Christian
Stefan's
girl.
earliest videos is him playing on a fucking Pokemon IMO chat. And
This was like years ago too.
and flirting with
It's
girls
so
on there. I
long
got
ago.
some screen caps of him
Yeah.
flirting with girls on there when he was fucking 9 or 10 years old or whatever, and he's fucking flirting and sending dick pics and shit. And they're not even his. It's just Google image stuff. It's
Like,
something.
kid,
that,
where's your parents?
Yeah, it's like really. I mean, you gotta remember too. You got these fucking young meme lords back then that, you know, early 2000, 2010, even beyond that that they get on this fucking platform. And remember, I started on YouTube in 2007. It's now 2021 almost.
All right.
Next
So,
month is going to be 2021. And for all these years, we've had these people go on, 4chan. We've had Justin TV turn into Twitch. We've had Amazon and eBay go up. Walmart is now a gigantic fucking, super franchise. It's now not just a couple fucking stores. Shit's changed a lot from that time to now. YouTube's now this pussy TV channel platform. Realism. People and things and objectives change. And it's usually not for the better. Sometimes it is, but the shit that turns better, it doesn't get the attention it deserves.
Right.
Square Enix keeping Final Fantasy, for example, rather than them selling it off. Or Corrupt Webzen keeping Fly for Fun all these years until, September 2020. Finally, they lose the fucking rights. I foresaw and foresaid this. In 2018, I said in a video with my wife, I got on camera, I'm like, look, I think that this game will die in 2 years. And it did. They lost ownership of it. Because it wasn't financially profiting them, because they didn't give a shit for it. So when you foresee things going to shit, that says something. Does it not? Can I not say that I foreseen Aaron being a lying piece of shit, and when I told everyone, hey, look, this guy is going to cause a problem, he's going to do it for his own selfish agenda, just because he doesn't like me, and because I don't care for him. All because he wants my attention and friendship when I don't want to do anything with him anymore, and I gave him thousands of chances, and then the guys want to claim that I gave him admin privileges and let him ban 10 to a dozen people on my fucking server.
Yeah, your wife wasn't very fond of having him around and pressured you to...
I wasn't either. I got sick of him being around. Every time he would get into a conversation, it's like, hey, let me, just fucking insult you or berate you in general. It's like, really, dude? You want to not fucking do a thing? Like, you think I don't care about it, but, like, he knows it's fucking upsetting somebody I give a shit about, so why would you continue to fucking do it? You
mean the 38 minutes long documentary about Maris, and he wanted me to help him, and granted, I offered him some help, and I was gonna try and clue Maris into it happening and just sort of lighten the whole thing. I feel like people need to just let off some steam, and it's just some dumb internet stuff. But I was kind of I don't know, just kind of
threatened you.
Yeah, right. Just throw it out and not deal with it and just sort of ignore it. And he tried to blackmail me and say that if I didn't give him a zip file of my shit that I do, no, right? For his,
you wouldn't give out your music
to my other
some
friend
fucking
here
twat to make some tribute about me.
And he said he was going to bury me along with
I'm fucking proud of him. I'm indirectly and unsatisfiably proud of him. The fact that he had enough time for quote unquote 2 years to fabricate a bunch of bullshit, delete a bunch of messages,
and 5-minute video, but it took too long for him to talk about all of it.
Yeah,
it was
just tells you how much he cares. He cares so much.
And then you guys want to sit there and fucking claim that you're not drama whore circle jerks. But then after he did that, he posted another video when I fucking commented and I showed all the Skype logs. And he shows these long tirades from Rye and everyone else that are like these 10-paragraph long, they're almost like the 10 fucking commandments as like an honor to me. It's like, thank you.
He deleted messages that he had sent to me afterwards to just backpedal and basically delete those conversations where he was just a bit over the line with some shit that he was just not just inappropriately hassling me just because my music is my music. I mean, I don't just put it out there because I have this other life outside of this mutual stream. I don't really come on here very often, so I like the opportunity. Thank you, Maris. Pretty cool. But yeah, I just think that I was really sucky to get blackmailed by just some dude who's I'm just not being a jerk to, and it's just this weird awkward thing where he's oh, I got to make this documentary, and I don't know, I'm miffed about it because he just put me in there and had a segment where I'm in there, and he's talking about some shit with this chick from Minnesota that shot her boyfriend. I don't know. Like when I was 17, I had a thing for, and like 5 years later, let's say, it's just like what the hell.
Right.
And it was just like these deep punches.
Actually showed me
and these
she
deep
did
cuts
shoot
for like
Roy.
nothing.
She did shoot the
It's
guy
deep
in the
cuts
leg.
over like a video game, Discord,
Yeah, and he's getting that fucking tilted. And here's the thing too. Like over a year ago, I tried to call
You're
you guys
talking
to
about a
come
lady
in.
I used to love. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And you want my music? You can talk shit about me? I ain't doing that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
But I don't know. I just kind of felt like when Maris's wife was picking on, just saying I don't want this guy in the group, and Aaron would like talk shit about the way Maris's wife looked, and some of Maris's friends ditched him at a hotel, and there was a big falling out over that, and then you got back together with your friends anyway, and they felt like you held them back, and because you had this mutual thing going on, and they weren't invested in themselves as much. So that's why I sort of fell out of this group and just came back, because guys, you gotta be working on yourselves at the same time. You don't just gotta be like,
people don't have the control of their self-image anymore. That's the problem. People don't want to control their self-image. They really don't. It's a real shame. Like I could sit here right now and I could actually go into my fucking Waldo outfit that I did for my top 300 meme videos and say, hi, this is Mario4356, this is top 1,000 memes in 8 hours. Let's do it right fucking now, live, on this general conversation. Actually, let's turn this into it, and fuck with people and actually do it. But, like, I got the choice. That's the choice of self-image. Whereas these guys would rather, support circle jerking one another like Redditors and jerk themselves off and walk away, and then for a whole year, while they said they were over me, still talked about me. Like, what the fuck? Okay, Luke, tell me, you were in that server for that entire time after we were, no longer buddies at the time. How often was my name brought up, and how many times by who?
Just a little bit by everybody, actually, and just every now and again, still far too often for somebody who they claim to be, have nothing to do with and over it. So, yeah, I'd say a little bit by everybody.
I like how I was also, we were trolling, okay, my mod really wants me to dress up as Waldo. That's not happening, though. But anyway, 100 episode podcast, promise, it'll happen, maybe. But anyway, as I was saying, the whole thing where one day there was this Discord group. It wasn't a server, it was just a group. We were in it, I was in it, and I invited Luke. Wolfang didn't remove me from it, and I was like, you know what? Let's talk about, how Bernie Sanders is gonna win the fucking election, and how, Biden, just be ridiculous and say stupid shit. And, without any notice, somebody who claims to not be involved with drama, Wolfang, you decided to take it upon yourself to invite Graham and Ryan. And immediately I shut them both down, okay? I kicked out Rye for, my personal reason, which he doesn't want to listen. Okay? The guy just... He wouldn't even be in the circle if it wasn't for me and... Luke here, if we never had said anything, if we never had broken or unbroke them up over Xbox like 6 years ago, over a high school girlfriend, they wouldn't be together now. You guys even wouldn't have met. So, in a way, you still kind of deserve, a big Otis thank you and, kind of get over yourself in a sense by that standard. And at the same time, Rye, you didn't want to support what I was trying to tell you and foresee that I said, hey, you should care about this problem that I'm presenting to you. You wanted to be the CM. And he did. Doesn't matter now. I got the best CM ever, and it's my wife. Who better to tell me what the fuck's going on my server than my wife when I'm asleep? right? I mean, that makes more sense, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm asleep, I wake up, my wife can just tell me, hey, so Maris, this is what happened while you were out cold. I'm like, all right, thanks. She's constantly looking at the server. Maris has been pulling the strings all along. Everything goes back to him. In a sense, indirectly, it kind of does. I've been pulling Pepsi Man this whole time. Okay. But they were scared over a year ago that I were to release this one clip that I showed them, and it literally has all of them being racist. Just those three. Not Rye, not Graham. Now, I'm just gonna say this is the 30-minute mark. I never had an issue with Rye. I never had an issue with Wolfgang. I never had an issue with Graham. Other than the back and forth bickering between you and him constantly saying that, he said, she said, support me over him. He's always game hopping. That shit got annoying, and I kind of just tried to play a mediator, so to speak. So that was kind of annoying to me. And I never liked Stefan to begin with. So let me hear your opinion. Let me hear your opinion of that. About the just in general, like how I don't like who did you not like in that whole circle that we put together?
Well, I could say for the most part I was impartial to most people. If anybody got on my nerves, it was
Stefan.
Yeah, probably him more often than anybody. I mean, I had my own personal
No, you do not change the
issues
fucking
with
channel.
with Graham, but other than that, just as far as just the group goes, nobody really bothered me.
Call me
You
by
know
my
how
name,
it
come on.
is.
You know what he did? I put it on loop, so it's not gonna work. But yeah, I was listening to you. Graham just, I mean, I don't know. I've told him opinions.
When you know somebody for so long, you would think, you know everything this person is gonna do. You know exactly what kind of person they are.
And granted,
you don't.
Yeah,
you don't.
And granted, you've told me things that if I were to say publicly would, ultimately make him almost want to fucking kill himself. There are things online that when it gets said, even to whether it be just a drama channel or if it's just a regular fucking channel or just regular talks between friends, it's it gets to a point to where I'm just gonna leave it at drug involvement. And, the whole fucking shtick with, drugs are bad, don't do them, this, that. It doesn't really click with everyone, unfortunately. That, usually have depressing lives, families lost, all that and other shit. But, the one thing that you had specified to me in private that, I'm not really even comfortable with saying for both your sakes, really, is just, like, the fact that he put that kind of fucking pressure on you and made you fucking worry about him possibly ending up dead is just...
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that.
What it comes down to is he liked to make it seem like it was about him, but he never... And I never really pushed it either. I never once told him, hey, this is affecting me. This is becoming an issue for me. I'm having trouble dealing with this.
Because you're worried.
But... Because I'm worried about it. So I would suck it up and just deal with the issue and try to be a better friend and try to be that person that he needed.
Yeah.
And I know I wasn't always great at doing that, but at the same time, I got all my own shit going on in my personal life, and having to deal with him and trying to be there, be somebody he could talk to, because he didn't at the time before the that Serenity Discord group started, and before he started hanging out with them, he really didn't have anybody else. He would occasionally hang out with me or you,
he would tell
and
you that
he had his roommate, which he hated, by the way. But other than that, it was just me. So I would be on almost every single day just so he had somebody to talk to, which
Now-
I didn't mind doing. But at some point in time, it was just too much for me. I couldn't juggle it all. It was just too much. And
There is a section that I have. I've turned off my monitor to edit something real quick. And I pulled it up. I just wanted to have it ready for when I tab back. But I have this bit right here, and it's that post, but it doesn't have his name. It doesn't have a picture of him. It really, you know, I laughed at this. I laughed at this. This is hypocrisy. What I'm reading right now, and it doesn't show on the whole screen. So let me just take my camera off. Okay. A true friend doesn't tell people your personal business that you told them in confidence, especially if they know the person they told will only use it online to try to hurt you. Okay, first off, okay, I never hurt anybody. Wouldn't fucking hurt a fucking fly physically. I wouldn't fuck with anyone like that. A true friend doesn't start drama even if they're mad at you. So by you posting this, it is asserting that you're okay.
Yeah, I know he wants to talk about starting drama, and what is this post about?
Yeah.
You know, who is this post for exactly? You know how you feel. I know how I feel. You've told me how you feel.
Keep it to
Is there
yourself.
really any reason? Yeah, exactly. Keep it to yourself. Exactly.
If you're beyond this and you're content with the solution and the result of the two of you not being pals, then you wouldn't be starting this. At the same time, yeah, there's hypocrisy in my own word when I say this. When I say, oh, well, you're nonstop about Wolfang. Yeah, you're right. I am nonstop about my fucking friend not wanting to talk to me, whereas he walked out mid-conversation trying to say something but was being told not to. You know, no fucking wording there. But they took things about me and told them to someone else and made them harass me. No one made... You never told me to go harass him.
Right.
And I
no,
didn't
no, I
harass
did
him.
not.
I left a
That
fucking...
was
voicemail.
not a me perpetuating that
Okay.
that whole thing
Okay,
at all.
Me harassing someone, or anyone harassing someone, would be me getting on a bunch of alts and just making your life a living hell.
I mean,
Okay, just think of it like
He-
this. Do you remember
he's
every
been
time
harassed
I've...
before. That's the thing that I'm having trouble understanding is he has been legitimately harassed before. I don't understand why he thought that was harassment.
Okay, like, just hear me out, okay? Out of all the times Stefan, Wolfang, Aaron, you know, whoever, you know, whatever else, you know, every other guy, Ironbreaker, whatever, you know, there's so many fucking names from Minecraft. How many times have we fucked a server and just mentally pissed off an owner to the point where they closed the server down? By destroying literally everything? Because they did something wrong and we justified it? That in itself, I mean, yeah, it's a video game, but it's just like trolling in a video game. If I were to convert that to IRL, that's harassing. So if I were not, I'm not saying just call it out. What I'm saying is, what if I put his phone number repeatedly on Infinite Rickroll hotline to where Rickroll would just nonstop call his phone? I would immediately do that. I would have sent the pizza guy to his house or do something really fucked up if I wanted to reverse dox the number and be a real piece of shit like Stefan does. You know maybe quote-unquote sexually harass Graham's sister or whatever relative he has left and do, you know, what Stefan did and just be a piece of shit. But I didn't fucking do that. Correct. Like, I'm not that low on the scale to even consider something like that.
Right.
Yes, I was unfriended. Yes, I unfriended your family. I had no intention of talking to you again. Why would I keep it? So, you have no intention of trying to talk to him again, but here you are, not even a couple weeks ago after September, crybabying about it. You know...
And honestly, it just seems like a bait.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to beat me into, like, maybe getting pissed enough to try to talk to him or yell at him or something. I don't fucking know. I'm really not sure what he hoped to accomplish with that. I already know how he feels. He doesn't need to make a Facebook post about it
Yeah, I'm sorry to
unless
say
he's
you're
just
dead
trying
to
to
me.
be a dick.
This one cracks me up. I'm sorry to say you're dead to me. Like, just reading that. That's the part that made me drop out of my
The thing
chair.
I don't understand is I left him an open invitation. I didn't block him from everything.
We
I
did.
left Discord
We did.
100% open if he wanted to talk to me and try to work out this
He did.
situation,
We were there.
and he never did that.
I thought you had my back. We did, and you walked the fuck out drunk, in denial, refusing to dispute logically, like an adult. Like the many things that I have said in the past. And here, I said this back then. I thought Rye was going to take over in my place, but here, like, even you being me, can you not see how hard it is to be me? You have to outthink everyone. Here, your emotions are all over like a fucking map. It's like, right now, looking at you and reading this is like looking at a fucking board game of Chutes and Ladders. With one destination for every single thing. And it's not going good. You've already said you don't like half the people that were in that crew, the crew that we started. You told Luke you don't fucking like. Did he not tell you he didn't like any of them?
Yeah, he had a lot of gripes about a lot of people in that group.
He's told me
And
in the past.
even people that he would call his favorite people on the server, there's a lot of shit he would gripe about. Whether it's something as petty as, oh, I don't like the game that they're playing, or, oh, they're playing this stupid game again, and just talking crap about it. And
in May 2017, Graham had said to me in a voice call, when it was just me and him, that he thought Stefan and Wolfang were immature pieces of trolley shit.
yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yep, that's exactly right. And he wanted to consider, and at one point he wanted to say that Wolfgang was one of the people he liked, and understood the most. Are you really sure about that, or are you just that desperate for friends that you'll take just about anybody?
I can understand logically to where, for over a year, you obsess with watching my podcasts, right? Like, and to hear that you guys still watch me, it kind of puts a tear in my eye, I feel loved. The fact that it's a love-hate relationship, that you won't even speak to me, but at the same time, you still view my stuff. It really puts a tear in my heart, It really does. It makes me, it makes the average, meme troll member, it makes their dick hard.
Jeez.
Does it not?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, the fact that they're still talking about me, you've moved on for over a year, and then you invite yourselves into the group, and then you want to deny your lives? Please? Question mark? And then, Wolfgang, you block Luke, of all people. He never had a problem with you. Never even messaged you. Never had a thing, I think that's hilarious.
I wouldn't say I was his best friend, but I was, he never annoyed me. He was mostly just indifferent.
You never had a problem with Rye?
No, not Rye either. Rye is actually one of my favorite people there. Even at a lot of times above Graham.
Because Graham was
That's
obnoxious.
just because he was. Well, he's more chill. Graham would just get so
Angry
upset
and
about
controlling
just
and
small
whatever.
things and try to control things, and like he couldn't stand it if they were playing a game that he didn't like. You know how many stupid games I played for you, Graham? You'll never even know.
I mean, logically, how many times out of 10 over a year ago, like from 2017 to 2018, oh, and even before that, did I not try to control everything?
Yeah, and he'd always
not easy being
he would
me.
always whine
It's not.
about you controlling stuff.
Yeah, it's not easy being me. To allow people to do what they want. It's the common practice on my server. The common practice I do with my friends. I let people do what the fuck they want. And if it goes across a certain line, or if I feel like it's out of line and, out of character, it's just like, alright, you're gone. That's it. And I've given plenty of chances. Plenty. And he's gonna sit here and put on this fucking 5-year-old baby tirade and then say we're fucking drama whores. And then here he is on fucking, Facebook and blocking people and telling people what to... suck my dick, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, that's bullshit. I could have made this a bullshit podcast, but I didn't want to. I thought about it. I'm like, is this really...
But it is such bullshit.
It is. It is. It is.
Absolutely.
It is. It's people, trying to pass themselves off as these drama-exposed coordinaire faggots that are really just fucking crybaby bullshitters that are over-dramatizing everything that think that they're top dog shit. So, Stefan wants to say that I hacked fucking Wolfang's Minecraft account. Did I not make 4 Minecraft accounts? I made Saltman Konnichiwa Senpai, I made Mario 456, and I made Goodspot. And didn't a couple of the times I gave those accounts to people to use in our group?
Yes.
At one point, you even gave me your Luigi4356 account to use for a little bit, and I did use it a lot. I'll admit it, I did use it a lot, and eventually when you asked for it back, I gave it to you back. I'm like, alright, have it.
I lended you one of my Blockland keys once.
Oh yeah, you did. For me to try Blockland for the first time.
And I think you did the same.
About that. Yeah, I did the same thing for them. I bought 3 Blockland keys. I had the Goodspot account.
Now you can't get keys. Now you have to get it on Steam. You need to make a new Steam account and shit.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I think the guy's gone nuts, and he makes more money doing what was it? That lesbian strap-on satin
hentai
minion
website that he runs.
Yeah, wannabe Shadman.
I can't believe the fact that
he draws like a Gen Xer who loves like the 1950s posters with the polka dot, the way they draw like the comic style of like a Superman.
DC comic hentai. Yeah. Almost, but it looks so creepy looking. It's like going on an old, I mean a really old generic hentai website from like 2005.
He's almost 40 now, and he has not even gotten laid by an Asian woman yet. And he's straight up, he's like one of those dudes who's like, racist spur type shit, like straight up like, oh man, I don't even know how to describe it, but you know what I mean? Like he's awkward, he's in code, he's like, he's doing the whole like yellow fever. And there's like this photo of him just sitting in like a room with a family of Asians. I don't know what's going on.
No doubt.
No, he's trying to do a Linus Tech Tips Ellie Rogers.
No doubt, man. But
Minecraft
I really got to make this apparent. Okay, I'm just gonna make this apparent. I love how fucking Stefan would constantly tell me, "Oh, Wolfang has been on in weeks. I'm worried that he's hurt or injured or dead." And then he's telling me, "Why don't you call him up?" But then he's fucking lying. That he's talking to him just then and now. And when I go to try to reach out and contact him, apparently I'm the fucking worst thing on the fucking planet. Like, okay, I'm not allowed to feel concern for a friend that I've had for 15 fucking years. Okay. And that's apparently somehow calling the number that you gave me is somehow doxing. Sounds like retarded.
Yeah, that's just some shit right there. For real.
That sounds like crybaby bullshit from people that can't create content, that are not original, that can't troll, can't create anything for life to save their fucking lives. I mean, realistically, what is the last decent thing that you guys think that you've actually created in the last 5 years without my help?
You talking to us?
I hear crickets.
I was about to say, where's those crickets at? I could swear I'm hearing them.
Yeah, it's like, what is the last thing you guys did without me? You're constantly referencing me. Why don't you just suck it the fuck up, get over the fact that you fucked up, didn't take my advice, and just come back in and say, hey, Maris, we're sorry, we fucked up.
Rejoin the fold. Join us.
a
We have
fold
cookies.
It's a fold that's growing every day. I mean, seriously, the day that it was a couple days ago, fucking Stefan's messaging me. Oh, you hacked Wolfang's Minecraft account. Why the fuck would I hack my friend's fucking Minecraft account when I have 4 accounts? I gave him one. He told me he fucking lost his login information 5 years ago. I got it on audio recording, on video recording of him saying it, and then going on to one of my accounts to go grief a server. What more do you fucking need to be that retarded and lie and fabricate shit for your own, self-petty circle jerk just so you can get off at night that the bitter meme troll is just really you with no content?
Jeez.
I mean, really, no content. The only content creator in the entire circle that I've seen is Wolfang.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, I will be.
It just sounds like your jimmies are rustled.
Yeah.
These are
I'll be
actual jimmies, by
right
the way.
back.
Are your jimmies rustled? I mean, it could be rustled. It realistically manned up a year ago and, instead of being afraid of me revealing the truth and running your mouths and nonstop, talking about me like a fanboy in another server that has no relevance to me, no concern, no question, and be that concerned and say that I'm harassing you, to me that's just fucking hilarious. I mean, realistically, all that really sounds like to me, all bullshit and drama aside, 15-minute mark or 50-minute mark. It just sounds like you want to be my friend again, really. And just know you fucked up. I already said you're more than welcome to come the fuck back in. The server's open. No one is banned. Server settings. Audit log. Who is not that? Bans. Nope. Guys aren't banned. It's just, it really is. It's hilarious. Come on, bro, just skip. You really want me to skip? Fine.
Top 10 and words. Number 10, negative. Number 9, Nevada. Number 8, Nissan. Number 7, number 6, 9. Number 5, no. Number 4, Nick. Number 3, Nigeria. Number 2, new. Number 1, nice.
Honorable mentions.
Top 10 and words.
Why is it on loop? No. No.
Number 9, Nevada.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to our chill music. I don't know what the hell happened to it, but it was called Chip Jazz I played. Yeah, that's what it was. But I gotta make it apparent, alright? I'm just gonna real quick skim through, some shit that I've wanted to fucking say. And then no matter what, I always have the fucking evidence file of everything that I say. I've showed bits of it on Skype. I haven't showed everything. If I showed everything, your careers would be fucking over. But like, I'm above your petty level of drama and incel hating to the point to where I can look at it with a straight face in a general conversation and just ridicule it without a problem. And when it gets to that point, are you really not, being fucking drama queens? Like, what happened to the time where, Wolfang, me and you sat down and went on a website like eHentai and we read, Anon and Queenie, or, I don't fucking know, some of the more fucked up hentai on the internet, like such stuff like S. Nina or something like that, shit like that. Or, I don't know, how about the time where I sat in a call with Rai and non-stop he was constantly fucking playing, what was the fucking Barack Obama It was Ruckus World. The Ruckus World thing, where he wants to bomb Iraq. It's the one man's is another man's president. You know? Yeah, that was
I
constantly.
don't recall,
You remember?
but I think I know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna bomb Iraq. Got $20.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the thrift shop parody.
Yes, the thrift shop parody. Yep, that one. We'd non-stop fucking play that. You know?
Wow.
It's not that that was fucked up. It was a parody, so I was alright with it. But it's still, it's like, you know, really? You know what it was. We all know what it was. Come on. I mean, realistically, how many times has BDX said the N-word? More times than I can count. You've said it before the stream. You've said it on the stream, and I told you not to, but, you know...
Soft A, not hard R.
Okay, that's correct, you did. And how many times, Luke, have you, in the past... What was it? You've played... Some blank never die?
Oh, yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
On Xbox
I
Live.
think honestly the
Well, we're above it now.
so you would
We're
say
old.
the comedy of that is more of the I like I like what you would call ridiculous comedy, just things that are absurd, like why does this even exist? That
Yes.
shit is hilarious.
Yes, I agree.
Not the subject matter in and of itself. No, the like just the lyrics of the song. No, yeah, incredibly racist and very offensive. But just the fact that it's some freaking country person that actually wrote these lyrics and made this song is just the ridiculousness of it is hilarious.
Yep. No doubt. Who else did I fail to mention thus far? Let's see here. I don't even need to say fucking Titan constantly putting up massive racist shit every other day, because that's all
Yeah,
he
he
ever
seemed
does.
almost obsessed with it.
I have one quotation. I looked through my entire Skype log from the group, from the meme troll group on Skype, and I shit you not, 418 messages all said the N-word from Titan.
That's insane.
The one post had the N-word written 80 times. It was the how to train your thing. That long one that even one of my mods, Freako, like, looked at and was just like, what the fuck? He kind of just, like, nodded at how ridiculous it was. Like, just how much shit and why they would even have that or have found that. You know, it gives no introduction and no pleasure to me fucking quoting every one of these things. And, you know, you might say I'm nitpicking or, you know, that's being a drama whore. But at the same time, this is the shit you fucking guys supported. By not fucking listening to me a year ago. And here you guys are all now kind of infighting, you're circle jerking, and you fucking know you're doing it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have blocked Luke. I mean, what the hell did he do? Think about it, okay? In retrospect, I'm gonna say this to defend Luke. Because, you know, he's not just, you know, my friend. He's friends with all of you guys, realistically. Okay. What the fuck did he do? Can you answer that while I take my headphones off? Can you answer that? I won't even hear the answer. I won't even know it. Luke, what did they do? I don't know.
What did they do?
I can't
I don't know. No idea.
Better if I know nothing. What did you do? Nothing?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Exactly. And you guys have had it out for me, non-stop talking about me. Just, really? And you want to say you're over me? When the other day, a couple days ago, I'm sitting on the Mario Party Netplay server and I'm just playing Among Us. Or in Jackbox and just having a good time. Look, what did we do last weekend? Or the previous weekend? All we did was play Final Fantasy. We didn't
Yeah,
mention
that's
them
it.
at all. We didn't mention a thing about it.
Didn't mention them. Didn't talk crap about them. Didn't
We just didn't give
nothing
a
like
fuck.
that. Right. Oh crap.
And you know what? You know, final message at the end of this whole 1 hour long thing. I think I'm just gonna say this again. I'll say it as many times as I fucking want. Okay, Wolfang, your logic horribly fucking flawed. The whole reasoning. Okay, I'm gonna mute the bot. The whole reasoning and logic behind you, you know, going from playing the games with me and fucking hanging out every other day, and then having your friends tell you what to do, and then you listening to them, and not realizing how big of a piece of shit that the individuals are, and you're still supporting them. You're supporting people who are fucking horrible fucking friends to you. Okay? Horrible friends that you wouldn't even have right now if it wasn't for me and Luke. Like, that's pretty fucking sad that you won't even you'll hear us out, but you won't say a word. But then you'll talk about us nonstop in the back. That's pussy shit to me, man. Come on, you have more balls than this. You have more balls to sit on a fucking voice recording with me, on audio recording, to read, I don't know what the fuck it was. It was a fucking My Little Pony fucking animation. You remember the one I'm talking about. Okay? We've fucking done and read some screwed up shit over theirs. We have done shit and it was fucking hilarious.
I regret nothing.
But we didn't forget about the fact that Aaron jerked himself off to Kawaya's voice. Or the fact that you guys want to still quote that
What?
Kawaya is, a pedophile victim of me, even though, whatever.
Whoa. Nigga, that ain't what I meant.
They're acting like I
don't
literally...
regret saying
They're
all
acting
that.
like I drove halfway across the United States to meet the girl in person. He was like 2 years younger than me at the time. But that's just... okay. That's some good logic.
Yeah, it totally makes sense.
But
I
not
think
Kate,
I'd be
not
hating on
Kate,
you
who
if
was
you
a
were
9-year-old
32,
girl when you were
girl
19,
was
Stefan.
22. You ever
No.
see that shit?
Or not
He got these
Graham with
dudes.
his fucking drug abuse problems and making his fucking friends worry and downing, I'm just gonna fucking say it, a whole bottle of pills. Like you need to go to work with that on your
36
conscience.
anxiety medications. No, 36. What was the medication? He didn't say.
I'm not gonna
36
specify.
pills of his anxiety medication, and he just said, "Hey, if I don't wake up from this, man, it's been nice knowing you." And he said that to who?
That was what I didn't want to specify, but yeah. I think
Did he
if
say
I
Oh,
that
was-
the
to you?
so-called goodbye message.
what goodbye message?
A goodbye message. Part of what really it started that whole problem I had with him to begin with. Our falling out or whatever. That's what started it, is saying that he took the rest of his pills and he's going to sleep, and if he's gets up in the morning, great. If not, then well, his quoting his words that he loved me like a brother.
But then had to make you fucking worry
But
like that.
but this what the hell is all this? You
I
love me
remember
like a
talking
brother.
Maris out of committing suicide.
BDX did. Actually did in December. December 3rd, he talked me out of suicide.
I talked you out of suicide like I talked that girl I had a crush on out of committing suicide that Aaron was making fun of me over.
I did. And I still, at that time, even during all that shit, I didn't hit that fucking button. That button being the one video that literally destroys everyone. And it wasn't that small clip, by the way, that I showed you, Wolfang,
Beam
and
troll assured
Stefan.
destruction.
I'm saying this. That was only a sixth. Right here in my possession, in my hand, is 4 terabytes. It's a passport. This contains every single fucked up thing that we've ever done, all the way up. to September 2019. This little card. This little thing. It's no bigger than realistically, a phone. No bigger than my
Is it
phone.
a Western Digital?
Okay, no bigger than my phone. It's
You got a
every
Western
single-
Digital?
Oh, I got a Western Digital, but this is different.
Oh, that's a different brand because I have.
No, this is Western
I have
Digital.
my
Never mind.
hard drive as well. It's
But,
like a 4 terabyte platter.
this has
and,
everything
yeah,
on
I
it.
like hard drive.
This has everything. This was the
I record a lot of
this was the
gameplay, man.
passport thing that I was gonna give you, and this has every fucked up thing that you've ever done, that Stefan's ever done, that Graham's ever done, that
Telling us
I've ever
about it
done,
now, man.
that Luke's ever done, BDX ever done, Aaron's ever done. Hell, it's everything. All of our griefing videos, everything that we've done, everything that we've said, everything that we recorded, and all the quote-unquote fucked up not safe for work shit that we've sent one another, jokingly, be it over Discord or Skype or whatever, or over Facebook or MySpace, whatever fucking platform you want to go at. It's all right here. And I've never done anything with it. I could say until now. But do you think that I'm above you guys? Because I'm pretty sure I am. BDX, you remember the clip that I only showed a sixth of what I originally intended? You know what I'm talking about.
Which clip?
The clip that I showed you over a year ago. Of my birthday stream. Just that segment. That was a sixth of it. It even had Wolfang saying racist jokes. On my birthday while I was drinking. I kept on telling them on stream, please tone it down, and I just want to have fun.
My man gets unhinged when people are hypocrites and call him out for the same kind of shit that he be doing.
Exactly. That's the point that I've been wanting to make for over a year, but
How much gameplay footage is on that drive?
Gameplay footage, 2.9 terabytes.
That is the shit. I fucking love that.
That's a lot.
Because I've been like recording all sorts of stuff, and I've been trying to. I was thinking about getting back into making videos. I stopped like years ago, but and I was like, I took all my stuff like down and put it all private, just in time before like there was all these dumb Susan Wakakiki, CEO of YouTube, purge because of the elections and the demonetization, adpocalypse, all this other crap, you know. And I just made YouTube videos for fun and never tried to make money. I never made money doing any of the meme troll stuff or even my stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I straight up did it because I needed something to do.
But you want to.
So I was thinking of doing a new channel and getting a new phone so I could verify the account and get straight to uploading like videos longer than 15 minutes because they YouTube changed how they do things. So now what you need to do is you actually need to verify an account with like a phone number and do all this other stuff, or you cannot stream or do this, and you know. And so when I was like verifying this other account because like I'm working on a game and I was working on like the YouTube page of like the studio name and all this other stuff, that type of branding, you know, like the CD Projekt Red has a YouTube channel. The people who made Saints Row, you know, Volition, they got a YouTube channel. I was like, you know, verifying this account and setting this up real properly and, you know, getting the social media presence in the accounts there before putting all that content up and bringing in, you know, new followers and new subscribers and then, you know, them to like a Steam page or a GOG.com good old games page and, you know. So, but yeah, you know, when it comes to games and when you're doing like a Let's Play channel, that's a different email. I mean, you really want to like disconnect those two because if you get like account strikes, you are not allowed to have like any other account. So like what happened with Keemstar, you know, and his undiagnosed narcissistic, antisocial, sort of like weird antagonism he's got going on. I don't know what's up with him. He needs like take medications. I don't know why you like, you know, just harassing an old dude, crazy stuff. Anyways, there's when you get like strikes and you can't like have any more accounts, I think it's the exception is emails and other things like that, and how you set that kind of stuff up. But you want to compartmentalize and separate this from that. And I don't know. I'm not sure how I would go about that, but I'd probably just do BitChute and YouTube separate. So if I'm doing my stuff with my game trailer and these different like promo stuff, that'll go on the YouTube. But if I do start doing like mutual stuff or start making videos again, like as myself as an individual, I do that on BitChute because I got to keep that YouTube stuff separate because they'll be too hot for
you.
YouTube.
BitChute though, but there's no streaming on BitChute at the moment. That's the problem with that.
Yeah, I think you'd have to like stream on something like Bitwave TV, DLive. I think Bitwave TV, because DLive, a lot of these other like very like hot as like the iron has come out of the forge as these like Catboy Kami and Gypsy Crusader types. They are just not allowed on YouTube. They are not allowed on DLive. They are gone. So they can only do like Bitwave or some other stuff like that, and they just are just pushed to these like the sketchier or more ghetto parts of like the internet and the content user content sphere. It's sort of like when YouTube is like the I don't know, YouTube is like the Gap or the Old Navy or just the more like very googly Google Los Angeles sort of general store, very clean, very hotel. And I would say BitChute is like Spencer's.
Spencer's, really?
It's just like very like it's gonna have like I don't know. It's more like
you know what I've always wanted to see. I've always wanted to see Lug run a YouTube channel.
YouTube is more like it only goes to like PG-13 R type stuff, but BitChute allows for more like rated shit. So it's more like user responsibility rather than the
I don't know if I've shown
companies like Viacom and these like advertisers and Google's interest in making sure that their content and what they allow on their services and their platform and their servers and the videos that are hosted on their website are cool with like the advertising. So they went very corporate and they shut down a lot of like popular channels that brought YouTube up to where it is now, up to its feet, and basically like cut down everybody below. You're standing on the shoulders of your users, and now you disregard them. And I think that's really disappointing.
Off topic though. So Luke, how do you feel like being the new Melon Man?
It's great.
You're more superior than the other Melon Man. You didn't succumb to drama. You got over it.
Which, speaking of which, I never actually knew who the original Melon Man was.
It was Wolfang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'd always go around Melon Man and Great Boy. That was our shtick.
I see.
Bible Man.
We did this unknowingly, and it was worth it, because now you're Melon Man. And I'm no longer a great boy. I'm a motherfucking great man. You can't stop a great man. Now, if you use the grapefruit technique... Luke, do you remember that? I played that in the PN the other day in front of like 20 people, and they went, "What the fuck?" Can I just real quick, fucking real quick? Hang on. Where the fuck is it?
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
I have to do it. Oh my god. Should I really do it?
Absolutely.
Where the fuck is it? The grapefruit. The grapefruit. Man, this is a McDonald's. I don't know why, but it's always good. Alright, here we go. Here we go.
He was penis from Rick. So what you're gonna do is just suck his dick. That's what he said you were gonna do.
I did mark this stream as for adults.
Once he's nice and wet, what you gonna do is replace.
I gotta make that adult marker hit.
You gonna twist up and down and share something in at the same time.
Me so that sounds terrible.
Now, ladies, remember, grapefruit is also a fat burner, so you actually losing weight.
Oh, you just have to be a grapefruit to be beyond me.
Once you know this technique, it feels amazing to you, but he still has no idea what you're doing. So what you want to tell your man to do is this: take the blindfold off. He's going to be looking at you like, what the hell are you doing? But he'll never say stop. So right here, what you're going to do is you
I don't, not after this.
correct. So what you're going to do is
It's on loop.
suck his dick. That's all.
No. But that was a general conversation night. You know, it's 12:30 at midnight, and we have what, Final Fantasy to play?
Absolutely.
You want to do some I don't know, endgame Shadowbringer content?
When I get to it.
You want to get to it? I'm already beyond it now. I'd rather they know where the fuck I'm at. Here's where the fuck I'm at. I'm pretty much a mentor. Didn't take me long at all. I also have, like, I don't know, fucking 5 million gil now. So, where's that? Why do I need that much money? Why do I need that much money? Yeah, I'll never know. I'll never know. I'll never need to know. But yeah, that's the end of our stream where, you know, me, the quote-unquote, the original crew, me, Lug, BDX, I've just sat here, you know, having a nice 1 hour long conversation, you know, just having a social drink, you know, before we go and play our game and rant about, what, the 1%, as you would like to call it? Would you like to call that the 1%?
Yeah,
The 1%
that's a good one.
group of crybaby
1%
soldiers?
crew.
The 1% crew that struggles to replace me and non-stop talks about me. Which, by the way, I didn't provoke Stefan into messaging me, not even after that. And our last conversation was in fucking September. We're almost going into October, dude. Come on. You really can't tell me that after Graham's little outburst in October, fucking Stefan reaching out to me in November, Wolfang wanting to say something to us in September, and then all this shit. You can't fucking tell me. You could literally suck the left and right sides of my nut, and you couldn't convince me otherwise that you guys aren't obsessed with us. Prove I'm wrong. Please prove I'm wrong. Prove I'm wrong. Come on. You didn't do it a year ago. Here I am like a fucking man. My server's open. Luke, a year ago, did I not say the server was open and no one joined? And they fucked off.
Yeah.
And they were sitting there circle jerking. And you were there. You were listening to them.
Flex the steps. Flex the arms.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not
Troll your biceps.
I'm not doing that.
Meme troll Schwarzenegger.
Did you really?
Do it! I'm here! Troll my server!
I mean, you can come to my server and fucking, you know, speak. Like, and I'm not saying as a troll, I'm saying come in to actually be fucking rational, unlike drunken denial before and leaving when we gave you the chance to, you know, be rational. But
Make a lava swastika.
that really depends on you guys finally nutting up, I guess, right?
Nutting up.
Yeah, that's what I would call it.
Nope.
I think I'm gonna have to
I'm
abstain
just
for a
curious.
week.
I'm
before I-
really genuinely curious. This is the first time I've ever asked you. When I did my podcast showing off the Skype group, were they all sitting in voice chat, circle jerking, and talking about it?
Yeah, speaking of nutting up,
Think
what's
so? I don't remember.
I think they were. I don't even have to think. I just know.
Yeah, speaking of nutting up, how was the wife?
What?
You're making a nut joke.
Are we making a no nut November joke?
I
I'll already tell you, I failed. I had to do something when I had COVID. Look, I'll be realistic. Okay?
I ended up doing this, and I'm going to go once again.
It's fucked up.
Raven
I
Starfire.
almost want to play the audio clip of them fucking telling racist jokes on my birthday. I really do. That would really set them off.
Oh my god, I could turn that into some hip hop, man.
You want to make that into a music beat?
Yeah.
The one time where Wolfgang tells a racist joke. You want to turn that into a musical beat?
Dirty Toes?
Doritos? Yeah. Do you still have that audio clip too? Can you add that in?
Doritos?
BDX made a whole game that was literally images of me as the AI, the enemy AI, and it was just Wolfgang saying Doritos.
Sombrero.
I was wearing a sombrero and I was holding a camera like this. I was taking a selfie. It was just the pictures of me taking a selfie, and it was just Wolfgang's voice. Doritos, Doritos, Doritos. It was. Can you give me that game? I've been asking you for years now. Find that game and
I
send it to me.
don't know where the heck it is.
I want it. Give me it. I want to play it. I literally spend the whole hour on stream playing it. I would do it. Best game ever. It's literally just me doing this. It's just AIs but moving around like this. You know. It's good.
I'm gonna try and find it.
Please tell me you did find it. Yeah, I guess Aaron made a good point there. Zane Keefe kid was closer to child abuse, but yet that's all over the internet too. I feel like once something becomes a viral meme, if it involves children, regardless if there's any acts of violence, they don't consider it child abuse. But it's all over their fucking platform. They accept it. But they won't just censor that one bit. Instead they remove whole content videos. That just astounds me. I don't know. I think the YouTube platform's a joke. But you know.
Absolutely.
It's 12:39. I want to play some motherfucking. I don't know. What do you want to do? You want to play some fucking Final Fantasy?
Perhaps.
What do you want to run? All the roulettes?
Sure.
I don't want to run healer. You know what? I'll just run Black Mage. It'll be a regular night. So I hopefully would think that you guys are so obsessive with me that you'll probably find this on your own. I mean, maybe, right? Hey, Wolfing, my doors are still open. You can get over yourself now and fucking realize that you're around some really shitty fucking people that are fucking drama whores and that you're above this shit and that we've been fucking friends since I can't even fucking remember. I think since 2005? 6? I would think, right? I mean, we were friends, you and I, back in like what, 2007, Luke? When Halo 3
like
was
that.
released, yeah, so it was a little bit before that. Whenever you're over your shit, man, because really, you really gonna believe all that crap and all that drama over me and think that I'm not fucking above that? I guess you guys have clearly moved on, right? I don't fucking think so. I think you were adding them and you just couldn't.
Project.
What?
Oh, you know, that reminds me.
What?
I think because I was Melon Man that I changed my name to Melon Man. Remember that? I think that's why he blocked me. I just thought of that. I was like, you know what? That actually makes sense.
I don't think he blocked you for being Melon Man. I don't think he was able to see that, right?
No, I can see Graham's name changes even though he blocks me. I can see his profile pic and his name. Yep. Can't hide that shit from me. I've got an open.
I don't think
Actually,
that was
I've
the
got
reason
all
he
of the
blocked you.
messages we've ever sent on Discord open, and yeah, it's a lot of shit there.
Oh, you have all the messages from Graham?
Oh yeah.
You know what they say at the Ronald McDonald House? Put a smile on that face.
Oh, I thought it was Rock and Roll McDonald's.
Oh, the rock and roll.
Got him.
Okay, you got me there. You got me there. You good. You good. You definitely good. You got me. Alright, that's the end of the stream. Okay? Get over your shit, man. Get over your shit while you can. Okay? Is it really worth selling yourself out?
Boom.
Okay. So is it really worth selling yourself out to that? You guys want to rant on a closing argument before I end my stream?
Nah.
Ding ding dong, ga ding ga ding ga ding.
I don't even want to
Ding
rant
ding dong.
because that's how fucking drama
Which
players
way? Life could be
I could rant.
creeping. You're ejaculating all over your
rant for
face.
fucking hours. And all I really did have was a nice 11 o'clock at night drunken conversation. Not really drunk
11
either.
o'clock at night.
Actually, we're sober, aren't we? We're sober. We're fucking far from drunk.
Hey, don't pretend to be drunk.
I've had a couple beers.
That's
It's not
easy
really
lesson.
drunk, but whatever. But yeah, that is the end of our stream. Good night, everyone. And I hope that Zelda Wolfang, you get over your crap. I
Hey,
really,
Wolfang, kiss me in Irish.
I think I
Kiss
really.
me.
What did you say, BDX?
What?
What did you say? What did you say?
Words.
Good enough.